Hello Property London, I'm Sandra from Sandra Flashman Studio. Today I'm really excited to show you one of our recent projects at Cadogan Square. Come on in. So the residence is in this beautiful Grade 2 listed building, and it's in Cadogan Square. So like all the buildings in this area, it's in the Queen Anne style, and it has all these beautiful red brick, which is signature to the area. It has wonderful high ceilings and these beautiful windows and a very stunning oriel window that's over there. So the clients themselves are a young family. They moved here to London about 5 years ago, and they absolutely love the area. And what was really important for them was to really capture the history of the area and the building itself in the interior. But they wanted to make sure that it's done in a very modern way so that it feels like really warm and inviting, but also really practical. The living space has a really amazing 4-meter high ceiling height. The client wanted it to be the central space where the family got together and hang out. So we wanted to make sure that the central kind of kitchen was in this space. So we moved the front door into the main hallway. That allowed us to put in a little bijou kitchen. So it's really small and compact, but it packs a punch. And we put in paneling that was full height, and we used a dark oak, which is a nod to the dark mahogany that would have been used back in the days when it was first built. You could tell that it was all, the way we designed it was really kind of compact, but also minimal. Everything's really clean and crisp. Through one of the doors, we have a little hidden larder where they can dump all sorts of sins in there. So we kept the space really clutter-free and minimal. We kept the palette overall quite neutral, and that's so that we can let the natural materials in the space really just speak for itself. From like the natural oak on the dining table to the marble textures on some of the coffee tables, it just kind of allowed those natural materials to really sing in the space. So another feature in the space is this fitted shelving unit we placed. It was partly so that we can add a little bit more hidden storage to kind of help with the fact that the kitchen is quite compact. We wanted to make sure that there's enough clever storage everywhere, and it also allowed us to house the TV in a bit more of a quiet, subtler way. In terms of the flooring, we used the wide plank herringbone oak flooring, which we used in all the shared spaces, and it brought the palette together throughout. Moving into the master bedroom, we felt that the space should be a bit more intimate, so we wanted to add more rich plush textures to create a more cozier environment. So as we walked in, you can see this really lovely reeded oak texture on the wardrobe, and this is paired with this sumptuous carpet and cream-colored quilted bed, which just felt really luxurious. To add a little bit of twinkle, we found a vintage Murano glass chandelier, which added a little bit old with the new and worked really well with the architecture. We turned the bathroom into an ensuite by moving the door, which used to be on the hallway side, inside the bedroom. We did this through creating a pocket door made with reeded glass, which allowed light to stream in. And inside the bathroom itself, we had a bespoke fluted micro cement texture, which played with light and shadow. And this was paired with large-scale marble tiles and seamless micro cement flooring, which really helped maximize on the height of the room. So it was really all about creating a very serene and calm retreat space. So the guest bathroom actually used to be the kitchen, so we had a bit of leeway to play with a new layout. We used this beautiful porcini mushroom colored marble in it. Felt very light and clean, but had a quality materiality to it. This was paired again with micro cement to keep that kind of clean, minimal feeling to the space. So for the boys' bedrooms, we wanted to make sure that it was playful but still felt grown up for true growing boys. They're teenagers now. So we used wallpaper that was quite fun. It was designed by Le Corbusier. We paired this with the Louis Poulsen pH lamp, which add a bit of a color into the space. And then as you kind of walk through into the space, you see a really fun, cozy little reading corner. It's also designed to be the same length as a single bed. So if they have friends staying over, this will be also an extra space for sleeping. So the building itself is really inspiring. It's always fun to work with buildings like this because it has so many beautiful details to play with. I usually do a deep dive into the history of the area and the building itself. It's one, very interesting, but also puts me into the mindset and the character of the space. So using natural materials in an understated way and understanding that materials are not just a visual experience but also a tactile one. So things like a beautifully turned wood or the cool touch of a marble will always charm and delight in a timeless way. So if you like my work, you can check out my other work at my website, which is sandraflashmanstudio.com, or on Instagram, which is Sandra Flashman Studio. Thank you for joining me today. I had a lot of fun sharing this project with you. And thank you to Property London. Catch you in the next one.